A call to order City Council meeting for City of East Grand Forks for Tuesday, August 15th, 2023. City Clerk, please call roll.
Mayor Steve Gander.
Here.
Council President Mark Holstead.
Here.
Council Vice President Tim Riepel.
Here.
Council Members Clarence Vetter.
Here.
Ben Pukshavinsky.
Here.
Dale Helms.
Here.
Brian Larson.
Here.
Karen Peterson.
Does term quorum please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Open forum, an opportunity for members of the public to address City Council on items not on the current agenda. Items requiring council action may be referred to staff or boards and commissions for researching future council agendas if appropriate. I see none. Approval of minutes for August 1st council meeting and August 8th work session. Moved by Helms.
Second.
Second by Larson. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pukshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Scheduled bid lettings, there is none. Scheduled public hearings, there is none. Move on to the consent agenda. Items under the consent agenda will be adopted with one motion. However, council members may request individual items to be pulled from the consent agenda for discussion and actions they choose. Anyone want 3 through 5 pulled? If not, entertain a motion of 3 through 5, please.
Move 3 through 5.
Moved by Riepel.
Second.
Second by Helms. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pukshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Acknowledge receipt of reports to Office of Boards and Commissions. Regular meeting minutes of Water, Light, Power, and Building Commission for July 19th, 2023. Communication, acknowledge the retirement of Sergeant Dennis Robertson, who served almost 29 years in East Grand Forks Police Department. Congratulations on your retirement. Move on to old business. Consider adopting ordinance number 36, fourth series, amending the City Code Chapter 130, General Offenses by adding Section 130.08 concerning the use of cannabis products in public places within East Grand Forks city limits, and by adopting Reference Code Chapter 1, Section 10.99, which, among other things, contain penalty provisions. The second reading. Move by Vetter.
Second.
Second by Riepel. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pukshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 9, consider adopting ordinance number 37, fourth series, amending City Code Title 11, Business Regulations by adding Chapter 118 concerning licensing and regulations of electric scooter rental system, and by adopting by reference code Chapter 1, Section 10.99, which among other things contain penalty provisions. Second reading. Your motion.
Move.
Moved by Larson. Second. Second by Vetter. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pukshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 10, consider adopting ordinance number 38, fourth series, amending the City Code Title 7, Traffic Code by adding Chapter 78 concerning the use of electric scooters within the East Grand Forks city limits, and by adopting by reference code Chapter 1 and Section 10.99, which among other things contain penalty provisions. Second reading.
Move.
Moved by Larson. Second. Second by Vetter. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pukshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. We'll move on to new business. Consider approving the agreement between the City of East Grand Forks and WISF for engineering services from January 23 through December of 25. Is there a motion? Move. Moved by Riepel.
Second.
Second by Larson. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
No.
Pukshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 12, consider approving the retainer agreement between the City of East Grand Forks and Ron Galstead of Galstead, Jensen, and McCann for legal services for January 23 through December of 25. Moved by Riepel.
Second.
Second by Larson. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Olsted. Sorry.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pukshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 13, consider appointing Jeremy King as interim Park and Recreation Superintendent as of August 16th, 2023. Moved by Riepel. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Larson. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 14, to consider approving ordinance 37, 4 series, amending City Code Title 9 entitled General Regulations by revoking weeds, Section 98.35, and amending and replacing Section 98.35 weeds with the following, and by adopting by reference code City Code Title 1 and Section 10.99, which among other things contain penalty provisions. First reading. Moved by Vetter.
Second.
Second by Larson. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 15, consider final approval of PACE Edition plat and requirements that a digital file of the plat be submitted to the Community Development Office. Moved by Riepel. Second. Second by Vetter. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 16, consider approving a facility use agreement between the City of East Grand Forks and East Grand Forks Blue Line Club for the use of the VFW Memorial Arena from September 11th through October 13th for a total of $14,725. Moved by Riepel.
Second.
Second by Helms. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Consider approving the facility use agreement between City of East Grand Forks and Northern Lights Figure Skating Club for the use of the VFW Memorial Arena from September 18th through October 13th for $3,975. Moved by Helms. Second. Second by Vetter. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 18, consider adopting Resolution 23-08-52, approving the fees for licensing of electric scooters within city limits of $2,000 for initial application and $500 for yearly renewal applications.
Move.
Moved by Larson.
Second.
Second by Helms. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Consider approving ordinance summary of ordinance number 37, 4th series to be used for publication of the ordinance. Moved by Riepel. Second. Second by Vetter. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Move on to claims. Consider adopting resolution number 28-08-53, authorizing the City of East Grand Forks to approve the purchases from Border States Trophy and good reference in check number 41096 for a total of $95, where Councilmember Riepel is personally interested financially in the contract. Is there a motion? Moved by Vetter.
Second.
Second by Larson. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Same.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Consider authorizing city administrator clerk treasurer to issue payment of reckoning bills and the payroll. Moved by Helms.
Second.
Second by Riepel. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olsted.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Mayor Gander.
Thank you, Mr. President. All of you here and anyone watching on video has a job description, and under their job description is the word other. And I'd like to tell you a couple of the other things that I'm called upon to do as mayor. Last Tuesday after we left here, Mayor Bochensky and I each spent half an hour in a dunk tank. That was quite fun. Then on Saturday with Heritage Days, as mayor, I got to eat hot dish. And maybe someone else has something to say about that. Heritage Days was really, really excellent, as always. A lot of neat things to see, stores set up, church, stuff to buy, get back into the period of the turn of the previous century, and really enjoyable. And I want to just thank all the volunteers and everybody that makes that happen. We had the law enforcement 5K right in front of the Blue Moose last weekend. It was very well attended. And a nice tribute also to law enforcement. The proceeds of that this year were going to Fargo, to the families that were affected by the shooting down there. On that night, there was going to be a wheelchair softball game that got canceled for rain or postponed. We'll hopefully do that another time. This weekend, we have the Jog Your Memory 5K. That's going to happen also in the same area out in front of the Blue Moose. And there may be something said about a dunk tank at that one too, so you might want to check that out. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be a prune after all these. And then, of course, this weekend, the big concert, the Hot Valley Nights that used to be rocking up north. So if anybody wants to take part in that, so many good things to do around here on these summer weekends. Might as well take them all in the best that you can. And that's that. Thanks.
Mr. Vitter.
I don't have anything, thank you.
Mr. Paczewski.
Nothing today, thanks.
Mr. Riepel.
Nothing, thank you.
Mr. Helms.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, as the mayor said, we had Heritage Weekend. Saturday was a beautiful day. Everything went really smooth. Sunday we kind of got rained on a little bit, so it kind of put a little damper on things. But the tractor pullers still got their tractor pull in, and that went really good. And we had the mayor and Mr. Larson on the contest, on the judges on the hot dish contest, and I don't think either one of them let any of the food go to waste that they had. They cleaned up pretty good. But they did a good job, and the contest this year was so close, it was like within 2 or 3 points from the top to the bottom. So, I mean, it was that close. So the judges did a really good job on that, and thank you guys for doing that for us.
Mr. Larson.
Yeah, I would just also share my gratitude for all the volunteers who helped put on Heritage Days. That's a fun event that I went to as a kid, and it's great to take my kids to it as well and participate as a hot dish judge, something I'm well qualified in. So thanks for all the hard work.
Redmond.
Just one update tonight. Tomorrow afternoon at 3:40 p.m., we'll have a group from the Senate Capital Investment Committee here to meet at the Civic Center to review our bonding request that we submitted. So myself and a few other staff members will be there to show them it's 20 minutes is all the time we get, to show them a quick tour of the Civic Center and tell them a little bit about our request and the VFW arena as well. So if anyone is interested in knowing more about that, I'd certainly happy to share with all of you how that goes after tomorrow. Thank you.
Mr. Gulston.
Thank you. I just wanted to personally thank Denny Robertson for all the years of service that he's had. He was a professional, easy to work with, and he will be missed. And then the mayor, you did miss one of your newly provided requirements of the weed inspector that was just going to be passed in the ordinance. So you have one more thing that you get to do. And then on a more serious note, I just wanted to give my condolences to the Patty Stouse, Patty Burton family. I was notified she passed away this morning. And my thoughts and prayers go up for all their family. Thank you.
Henry.
I'd like to start up by thanking the council for renewing our agreement. Look forward to working with you guys the next 3 years, and also the department heads. And then Hop Construction will finish up paving tomorrow south of Highway 2 on 5th Avenue Northeast. So I anticipate by probably the middle to later part of next week we should be able to get 5th Avenue just south of Highway 2 back open. So just in time for fall harvest. And then I'm still design electric. The electrical contractor for the Hawk system has kind of been missing in action the last 2 days, so I'm trying to get an update from the general contractor. They were anticipating being completed with that project by the end of this week. Still hoping we can get there, but just having my doubts a little bit with the contractor not there the last 2 days. So just staying on them and try to get them there ASAP. And I know that Nancy's doing a nice job kind of getting the word out there, and she's going to be meeting with the schools and stuff, and trying to educate the the students and the traveling public about kind of the Hawk system and how it's going to operate. So thank you to Nancy for that.
Anything else?
Nope.
Anything from the department heads? I see none. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move.
Moved by Helms.
Second.
Second by Larson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is carried. Meeting is adjourned. We're just going to, if you don't mind, let's stay up here instead of running downstairs.